Hi, it's me. Are you there, God? It's Margaret. I wish. My mom died yesterday. And saying those words, not passed away, not we lost her, makes it a lot more real. We fought a lot as I got older, and I think that was because I couldn't accept the way that things were, and nobody should ever just accept how things are. If you don't like them, change them, right? I mean, that's what we do. Here's the thing. Over and over, she tried over and over and over to just end it. I tried. And then I woke up. Sort of. It was more like a partial awakening of it's not what my heart wants. I thought it was. I thought that my heart wanted so much for her to be happy. And I thought that my death would make her happy. And then I just accepted that that was the way she felt. That was my awakening as a 16-year-old. That's just how mom feels, you know? And, this year, when I turned 37, I realized I needed to start living. I don't mean buying fancy cars, because I don't have a fancy car. I don't mean spoiling myself. I don't mean shopping sprees and, you know, these luxurious vacations. I mean giving a shit what I felt. Finally. I want her back so I can yell at her, so I can love her, so I can apologize for the things I did wrong, for the things that I did right, for I don't even know what for at this point. We always think that we have that moment to take it back and to apologize, and we don't. We always think that we have the time, and we don't. I realized today that funerals are for the living. Memorials are for the living. Funerals, living. I mean, people joke and say that when I die, I want to see what everyone does. I want to see how they react. I want to see what they say. And why? Why? What would be the point of it? So you could either be sorely disappointed or you can be glorified. What does it do for you? You're gone. The hardest part is not resenting my mom for deciding that this was it. I knew weeks ago that there was a DNR. I knew. Because I'm one of those weird humans that has a really good intuition or psyche or, you know, whatever word you want to attach to it. I knew. Not because it was horrific. I mean, it was. But not because it wasn't survivable. Because it is. Because I had saw her give up. Over and over. I knew that this would be the final one. That she would say goodbye. Except she wouldn't say goodbye. She didn't lose a fight. She won her war. And that's what it is. It's her war. That's suicide. That's cowardly. I have two amazing, beautiful girls. And I'll be damned if I ever put them through that bullshit. They won't see that. Not ever. She adopted 3 more since 2017. Under the age of 17. And 18, sorry, 18. In her house. And she gave up. I always wanted 5 kids and 8 kids and, you know, the numbers she would say, and it's like, that's a lot of kids. 5 is a lot. And guess what? She got 5. She had her 5. 5 kids. And then what? 54 years old. On Saturday, there is an Out of the Darkness walk. It's for suicide support. That might sound funny to some of you, but here's the thing. People who want to give up, they feel alone. People don't listen sincerely. And they say, I'm here for you. But they don't. Teenagers get told they're being hormonal and emotional and whatnot. Not me. I told my kid that she didn't get to decide when she died. That I take that from her. That walk, it's for people who have lost loved ones to suicide. It's for people who have tried or want to try or want to. Manic depression, you name it. And then it's for the survivors. And I say survivors as a whole. So, tried and failed. Me. Loved ones. Who maybe didn't succeed the first time, but eventually they won their war. It's not fair, you know? I'm sorry, I'm not staying on track. That was probably a tangent. I'm sorry. But, the walk is for everyone who has survived any kind of suicide attempt. And with everything, it's gonna be the hardest goodbye I've ever made in my life. And I don't know how to harden my heart. And I think that's because my humanity is realizing now is not the time to harden it, that I need to live my life. As much as that thought hurts right now. Because it does. I don't believe in hate. It's a waste of energy. It does nothing to the other person. It only hurts you. Being mad at my mom, it doesn't matter now. The only person it would hurt is me. Wanting to scream and yell at her and argue with her. It doesn't matter now at all, because she won. I thought I was okay with saying my goodbyes before, but it wasn't real. It was real. I thought I was ready, but I hadn't felt this. And if I could tell you what this is, I can't. You know, it's pain that is so deep inside that I don't know what to call it. I really don't. I got accepted to go to law school because MS is hard and hard on me. And then I read an article yesterday. It was about MS and healing your body, loving yourself. You know, the saying, kill it with kindness. Same idea that you can love what ails you away. And I realized I don't live for myself. I don't live because I want to, because I deserve it. I live because my girls need me, and I lost me in that process. And no, I am level with what my girls deserve. They deserve the world. And so do I. Whatever that world may entail, whatever it may contain, whatever it may look like, smell like, all of it, I deserve it too. And I am enough. I realized I don't have to be good enough for somebody else to live. Because their death won't be on my shoulders. If somebody wants to live, they have to love themselves. If you love something, you cherish it, you protect it, you raise it and feed it, and, you know, do everything you can to make sure that it breathes. Whether it's a plant or an animal or a picture on a wall. Because as much as it doesn't actually breathe oxygen, it's something that someone holds dear. And we need to treat ourselves with that same love and compassion. We need to understand that it's okay to break a dish. It's okay to forget to put the trash can out. It's okay to forget to stop at the store for milk for the cookies that you're gonna make next week. Like, it's okay. Because you're here. You're in the moment. It doesn't matter if it's good or bad, just be in it. Acknowledge the existence in others, in everything. Saturday, I am finally going to acknowledge my own existence. And I owe it to myself to love me. Everyone should love themselves. Everyone. It doesn't matter who you are. And there's going to be people that say, no, this guy shouldn't and that girl shouldn't. Well, guess what? If that guy or that girl did, maybe whatever happened wouldn't happen. How's that for humanity? Supposedly, time heals all wounds. Here's the thing. A stroke is like a wound. Not everybody comes back from it. It could be Mother Teresa. It could be Muhammad Ali. It could be, Robin Williams. Heath Ledger, if they don't love themselves, they won't care for themselves. Things may not always be your favorite color. Things may not go your way all the time, and prayers may or may not get answered. Here's the thing. We're willing to give up so much for something that only books can depict. Nobody has seen God. People have claimed it, that they've been touched, and, this, that, and the other. It's not really tactile. But I can, touch you. You can touch your sister. Or, somebody can hug a child. That's tactile. Love is supposed to be bountiful and enduring. Time doesn't endure. No matter what, time is there. Time is a guarantee. It may not always be on your watch, but it's there. With or without you. Time doesn't heal wounds. It won't get better with time. It gets better with strength and love. So, any of you watching this, and I don't know who it is, Saturday, remember the people that struggle. Remember the times that you struggled. And above all else, love. Just love, because you don't know when you can't tell them.